ready, bam-a-lam. Oh, getting ready.
Whoa, get ready, bam-a-lam. Whoa, get ready, bam-a-lam.
Whoa, get ready, bam-a-lam.
Whoa, get ready, bam-a-lam. Oh, get ready, bam-a-lam. Oh, get ready, bam-a-lam. Get ready for the mirrors tonight.
This one?
No. This one? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the president and CEO of TechPoint and your master of ceremonies, Mike Langelier.
Welcome to the 21st annual, but first ever virtual Mira Awards. Since 1999, 245 people, products, companies, and now places have been honored with TechPoint Mira Awards, and they've gone on to become our state's most promising up-and-comers, as well as our greatest tech successes. If there's a community that can embrace and pull off a virtual event like this, it's ours. After coronavirus closures hit, we thought about pushing the Mira Awards to the fall, but we knew that everyone could use some fun, some togetherness, and celebration right now, so we leaned in. We decided not only to make Mira virtual, but to make tickets free and open to everyone so we could include people who might have never experienced the Mira Awards before. For those that have been to Mira in the past, tonight is going to feel different. But, well, it's 2020, everything is different. If you're a Mira first-timer, welcome. We're so glad to have you. The Mira Awards Gala is like the Oscars for tech in Indiana. It's our biggest event of the year. Winners will be announced in 15 award categories. We'd normally be in a sold-out ballroom of 1,500 people at the JW Marriott. Instead, we're streaming online. Whereas winners would normally give 1-minute acceptance speeches from the stage, now they'll deliver them from their living rooms. And instead of my usual tux pants, I thought it would only be fitting to wear my favorite work-from-home track pants. I hope you're comfortable too, but not too comfortable. This is a family-friendly show, and winners will be zooming to you in your living rooms. So new rule, must be wearing pants to win. If you're wondering how tonight's winners were selected, it's quite an intensive process that starts with Joshua Hall and the TechPoint team recruiting 48 volunteer judges. You can see the list of this year's judges on page 5 in your program. Our judges are an impressive roster of CEOs, CIOs, VPs, entrepreneurs, engineers, and industry professionals who get assigned to one of the judging categories. From the total pool of applications, the judges reviewed and ranked each one and then selected 129 nominees who were then invited for in-person presentations. A big thanks goes to Genesis for hosting the interviews at their awesome facility. There, over 2 days, judges heard in-person presentations from each nominee, they deliberated, and they chose winners. In total, those judges invested a combined 850 hours to the process. The rigor and credibility of this process wouldn't happen without them, and many of our judges are watching tonight. So thank you, Mira Award judges, for all that you invested into this process. Before we get started, we need to acknowledge the sponsors who made tonight possible. You hung with us as we made this pivot, so thank you. And to highlight tonight's sponsors, I'd like to welcome my colleague, Lauren Peterson, TechPoint's Senior Director of Relationship Management.
Good evening. We are thrilled to have a record-breaking 5 presenting sponsors this evening: Genesis, Infosys, Eli Lilly and Company, Raytheon Intelligence and Space, and Salesforce. Tonight's platinum sponsor is Republic Airways. We've gotten to know our friends at Republic over the past year when they came on board as TechPoint members, and we're so excited they decided to support the Mira Awards as one of their big annual tech community sponsorships. Our reception sponsor is Tango. Obviously, it's tough to host a reception for a virtual event, but Tango has been so gracious with us and committed to their sponsorship. And I invite you at home, if you're imbibing, to raise your glass to Tango and say thank you to Chief Strategy Officer Josh Garrett and the whole team at Tango. Our gold sponsors this evening: Anthem, Ball State University, Comcast Business, Cummins, Deloitte, Delta Faucet Company, Fagery Drinker, Geico, Indianapolis Business Journal, Indiana University, IUPUI, Ivy Tech Community College, Car Global, Kronos, Marquis Rental and Staging, One America, Pathos, Print Resources, Purdue University, Rolls-Royce, Verizon, and WGU Indiana. We are grateful for the investment made by our 69 sponsors this year, each of which are noted in your program book and also on techpoint.org/bebold. I want to take a moment to acknowledge the fact that these sponsors chose to stick with us through the pandemic. Many of them signed on with us months ago, and they could have decided to do something different with their sponsorship dollars after we made this major shift to a virtual event. But they see the value in what we're doing right here tonight. Please support them with your business as they do each of us, and join me in thanking them for their support. Of course, the Mira Awards wouldn't be complete without our winner studio with Inside Indiana Business. Joining for the 7th consecutive year, here's the host of Inside Indiana Business, Gary Dick, and Jeff Marston, Vice President with Comcast Business, to tell you more.
Hello, I'm Gary Dick from Inside Indiana Business, and we are thrilled to be part of the first ever virtual Mira Awards. This coming Monday, June 22nd, we're going to be conducting remote interviews with all of tonight's winners. Those videos will be posted on TechPoint Index and sent out to all of our Inside Edge newsletter subscribers. And don't miss Inside Indiana Business next weekend, June 26th and 28th on WFYI and Wish TV here in Indianapolis. We'll be featuring Indiana's tech community and highlighting some of tonight's big winners. All of this is made possible by Comcast Business, a sponsor of the 2020 Mira Winners Studio for the 7th consecutive year. It's now my pleasure to introduce Jeff Marston. Jeff is Vice President with Comcast Business. He's also on the board at TechPoint, and he is a great champion for tech in Indiana and the Midwest. Jeff, take it away.
Thanks, Gary. Comcast Business is thrilled to once again bring the stories of tonight's award winners to your TV and radio audiences and to the subscribers of both the TechPoint Index and Inside Indiana Business newsletters. Helping to share some good news during a time when we really need it is something we're proud to be a part of. Since the COVID-19 pandemic hit, we've been working around the clock to make sure our network can continue handling the increased traffic that, as you might expect, has skyrocketed. Our engineers and technicians continuously micro-monitor our network reliability and performance, and it continues to deliver the capacity our customers need while they're working, learning, and connecting from home. Before we could seamlessly work from home, we worked behind the scenes assisting local businesses right here in Indiana. We helped our customers deploy technology solutions that allow their employees to safely and effectively work from home. We also moved swiftly to complete bandwidth expansion projects almost instantly for critical businesses across the state. And as we work from home, our children learn from home. Without a fast, reliable internet connection, kids can't effectively distance learn. Bridging that digital divide by connecting low-income families has been a decade-long passion of ours. Over the past decade, we've connected nearly 300,000 low-income Hoosiers to the internet. And we're also committed to creating a more equitable, just, and inclusive society. To that end, we're developing a comprehensive multi-year plan to allocate $100 million to fight injustice and inequality against race, ethnicity, gender identity, sexual orientation, or ability. These are just a few of the many things that we're doing at Comcast to do our part within Indianapolis and all the communities we serve nationwide. We're very proud to be a trusted partner to so many of the Mira Award nominees and to so many of you watching this live broadcast through our network tonight. Congratulations in advance to all the winners and to the entire tech community. The Mira Awards are always such a great celebration and special night, so let's get back to it.
Jeff, thank you and for your continued support. Now, on with the awards.
Thank you, Jeff and Gary. In addition to the sponsors, I'm grateful for a remarkably strong group of TechPoint board members who help support and guide the work that we do. You can find them on pages 6 and 7 of the program. We have a fun feature in store tonight. From Song Division, we have Benji Harris, a very talented musician from Nashville, Tennessee. He's had a top 30 hit on country radio, a popular music video on CMT, and he's appeared on the Today Show, Good Morning America, and Late Night with Seth Meyers. Benji is so talented that he can write and perform a song in under 2 hours. That's right, Benji will listen in on the event tonight, write a song about what happens, and then perform it. We'll be checking in with Benji throughout the program, and after the last award is given out tonight, we're going to see him perform live from his home studio. Who knows? Maybe our tech community is the inspiration for the next big hit. Right, Benji?
Here's hoping. Fingers crossed. Hi guys, I'm Benji Harris. He's exactly right. I'm going to be writing a song live over the course of this award show. So make sure you stick around for the live performance at the end of this. And I'm really honored and excited to be part of the Mira Awards and excited to learn more about the tech community and all of you lucky winners tonight. So stick around. Back to you, Mike.
Thanks, Benji. We're excited to have you, and we're looking forward to checking back in with you throughout the night. As Lauren said, 5 presenting sponsors made this virtual Mira Awards Gala possible, and each one will be highlighted tonight during our live broadcast. It's now my pleasure to introduce our first, Infosys. Just 3 short years ago, Infosys announced that Indianapolis would become the IT service giant's first North American hub. As they've since hired hundreds of people in their office downtown, built a new North American education campus near the airport, and recently announced that they are adding a new cyber defense center. Infosys team, we are thrilled to have you. Representing Infosys is Rick Cardwell, Vice President and Head of Midwest Region and a TechPoint board member. Rick, take it away.
Hey, thank you so much, Mike. Hello and good evening. On behalf of Infosys, I want to thank TechPoint for the opportunity to be a presenting sponsor. Also to have Infosys Foundation USA Pathfinders Institute recognized as a nominee for the Tech Education Award. Before I get into my remarks, I just have to get something off my chest. This is the third year in a row representing Infosys on stage and now virtually, and each year I look older. I mean, significantly older. And somehow Mike Langelier looks younger. So Mike, I would just like a sip of your fountain of youth. There continues to be much delight in our organization of the possibilities for us within Indianapolis and how we can help grow together in the tech community. I know we have all been personally, professionally, organizationally, politically, and socially challenged the last few months. These times are trying, and they are very hard. I'm the last person in the world to issue any new challenges, but I have just one, and that's to remain resilient. We have the capacity to recover quickly from these difficulties, and tonight is a shining example of that. There is much to do, much to change, and much to create, and we need to be bold as a community, as an industry, and continue to challenge the status quo and push ourselves to advance and be a beacon of how we can evolve and transform. Best of luck to all the nominees. Thank you everyone at TechPoint for making tonight special, and we certainly are proud and appreciative of the ability to be able to sponsor tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Rick. You're too kind. And we are grateful for you, for Anurag and the Infosys team. Rick, you're going to stay with me here to announce our first award winner tonight, the winner of the Rising Entrepreneur Award. We modified the criteria for the Rising Entrepreneur Award this year. Applicants no longer must be under 30. While the 20-something tech startup founder is the stereotype, many courageous, industrious, high-potential entrepreneurs venture out in later life stages. And you'll see that reflected in the nominees.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Rising Entrepreneur Award. Amy Brown, Authentics. Ben Forrest, Olio. Megan Glover, 120 Water. Luke Jacobs, Encamp. Megan Lohman, Plan Forward. Brody Meyer, Fuse Me. Aaron Pierce, Pierce Aerospace. Evan Rochford, Nutramaze. Darren Root, Rootworks. Sarah Stills, Prime Movement Healthcare. Sonny Lou Williams, TechServe Corporation.
Rick, to you.
Yep, and the Rising Entrepreneur Mira Award goes to Amy Brown, founder and COO of Authentic.
Yes! After a successful 20-year career in government service and corporate leadership roles, Amy Brown set out on an entrepreneurial path to solve a problem that she'd grappled with in prior roles that she knew most companies faced, especially in healthcare. She founded Authentics, and with the help of a talented team, through software and data analytics, built a product to ingest and dissect vast amounts of customer interactions, and then deliver a comprehensive, authentic voice of customers to the C-suite and boardroom for decision-making. Amy, congratulations.
Wow, thank you so much. I am completely shocked. Thank you to TechPoint for this award. I was looking at the fellow nominees and just incredibly impressed by them. And just congratulations to all of them. And I'm glad you changed the criteria for the award, because I am way past that age limit that you mentioned. So it is true that, 20 years ago, I started a journey in healthcare and business. And what I really think about Indianapolis and how great it is that I was able to past the kind of mid-season of my career, start a tech business, and it's been incredible. I want to thank my family, my amazing husband, Kevin, my parents, my children who have made sacrifices for me to live this dream, and my partners investors, advisors, and my fellow authenticants. Entrepreneurs are only as good as the people that surround them and help them and support the mission of the business. So thank you so much. I'm thrilled.
Congratulations, Amy. We are thrilled for you. Our next award, the Investor of the Year Award, spotlights angel investors or investment firms who bring capital plus outstanding connections, advice, and attention to Indiana tech companies to support their growth. This award is sponsored by Faegre Drinker. Following the merger of Faegre Baker Daniels and Drinker, Biddle, and Reith in February this year, Faegre Drinker became a top 50 law firm with more than 1,300 experienced attorneys and other professionals in 22 locations across the U.S. and overseas. They are of counsel to numerous tech companies and investors in this market and for many of tonight's nominees. Here to present the award is partner Nick Mathiadakis, a board member and longtime supporter of TechPoint. Nick?
Great, thanks, Mike. And congratulations, Amy. But this is a wonderful category with some great competitors, and I'm happy to announce that the winner of the Investor of the Year is Elevate Ventures. Congratulations.
Investor of the Year. Here are the nominees. Edison Partners, Elevate Ventures, M25, HG Ventures, Innovate Map Ventures, IU Ventures, Ade Alono, Starting Line.
Okay, Nick. Nick, let's do a take two.
Okay. Hey, congratulations to all the finalists here. The Investor of the Year for 2020 is Elevate Ventures. Congratulations.
All right.
Elevate Ventures has become a critical seed and early stage investor in Indiana, investing in 76 Indiana companies in 2019 alone. So active is the team at Elevate Ventures that they earned the distinction last year of most active VC investor in the whole Great Lakes region. Elevate is providing the financial fuel and mentorship to hundreds of our state's highest promise startups. Here to accept on behalf of Elevate is General Counsel Phil Lodato.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Nick, and all of TechPoint. Thanks to all of you so much for this award that I'm incredibly honored to accept on behalf of the hardworking, mission-driven team at Elevate Ventures, many of whom I'm watching in front of me here with big smiles on their faces at this very moment. We're truly humbled to have been nominated alongside so many great investors, all of whom we count as value-adding co-investors in our portfolio.
Did you notice the premature announcement of the winner of the previous
At Elevate,
award?
our focus is on providing Indiana entrepreneurs and their companies with
We're next,
investment
aren't we?
capital and complementary resources, while also working with our passionate and dedicated statewide, regional, and community partners to build entrepreneurial ecosystems across Indiana. First and foremost, we'd like to extend our gratitude to all of our portfolio companies and entrepreneurs across the state, many of whom are being recognized this evening, including Amy Brown, who just won, which is a source of great pride for us.
I forgot it
Over the
sitting on
past
my desk
9+
when I
years,
left
we have had the
yesterday.
privilege of working with Indiana's brightest talent,
Yeah,
leading
we're-
the high
we're
growth
the
companies
next
of
award,
today and tomorrow,
Mr.
helping over 300 startups across
is
82
easy.
Indiana
This is
counties along the way,
But-
including one expected.
Chris can
portfolio
hear us
company
talking. I'm going to
tomorrow,
stop
timing would happen.
Okay.
And last, certainly but not least, we'd like to thank the state of Indiana and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation for giving us the opportunity to invest in Indiana. With your innovative leadership and strategic partnership over almost a full decade, you've been able to help entrepreneurs and their startups at their earliest stages, enabling them to advance their ideas, raise capital, attract talent, and grow their businesses across the four corners of this great state. Thank you again for this privilege, and thank you for this award.
Well done, Phil. Next up, the Community Impact Award recognizes people or organizations that are making a difference for members of our current or prospective community. Applicants are often nonprofits, government agencies, social enterprises, or mission-oriented individuals making an impact bigger than themselves. Here to present the Community Impact Award is last year's winner, Katie Burge. Katie is the former executive director at Launch Indy, and now she's serving as an associate and head of platform at M25.
The Community Impact Award. The nominees are 1150 Academy, Indiana Department of Correction, Indie Hackers, Code Black Indie, Kelly Jones and Jeff T.D. Williams, Be Nimble Ventures and Black Hatch Fund, Chelsea Linder, Generators G Beta, Jason Pennington, Indiana IoT Lab, the Polis Center at IUPUI, Rural Innovation Network, The Speakeasy, Women and High Tech, Luke Zhang, Demand Jump.
And Mira Award for Community Impact goes to the Last Mile program at the Indiana Department of Correction.
Holy cow! I'm
In
truly
partnership
blown
with the
away.
Last Mile program, Indiana is the first state outside of California to teach software coding skills to incarcerated persons. The small pilot blossomed in 2019 into a multi-facility program in Indiana that's already having an impact. Providing people with real skills that are transferable to meaningful employment when released can have a huge impact on reducing recidivism. It creates a powerful career pathway to high-demand job opportunities. Here to accept the award is David Burston, Chief Communication Officer with the Indiana Department of Correction.
Mike, thank you so very much. I've got to tell you, we are shocked. We're blown away. This is fantastic.
Yes.
First of all, we have to thank you for putting on the Mira Awards, everybody at TechPoint, your entire team that has made this possible. It also would be a great failure on our part not to recognize the founders of the Last Mile, Chris Revitz and his wife, Bev Parenti. Without their work in putting together the Last Mile, giving incarcerated people an education to improve themselves and a second chance, we wouldn't be here with you now. And living proof of these changes are the other people that are here with me today. We've got Jennifer Fleming, Talessa Howell, and Jen Browning, all graduates of the Last Mile program, all came out and have found successful jobs and good paying jobs and are looking forward to a great career, all because of the Last Mile. And it's great to have this kind of recognition. And the last thing that I want to share with you is that none of this would have been possible beyond yourself and with the Last Mile, but without the support of Governor Holcomb and the Department of Correction Commissioner Rob Carter, who have made this possible to have Last Mile groups in 5 different Indiana correction facilities. Thank you so much. Be a supporter of these people. Hire the formerly incarcerated people. They'll do you a great job. Thank you.
Congratulations. And thank you once again to presenting sponsor Infosys for bringing us Act 1 tonight. Now there's a ton of great stuff for you to check out on social media. So be sure to share and use the hashtag Mira Awards and hashtag BeBold. If you're not already following TechPoint on Instagram, grab your phone and follow us at TechPointIND. We hope for 2,020 followers by the end of the show. If you've not checked out the resources at techpoint.org/BeBold, make sure to do so. You can download the program, you can read about the nominees, you can even snap a photo in a virtual photo booth. Again, all of this is at techpoint.org/BeBold. Before we transition to Act 2, let's get some audience participation. We have hundreds of people who are nominees and sponsors in Zoom rooms. Let's see what's happening there. Come on, everybody, give us a wave and show us how you're celebrating tonight. Look at that Lily contingent. Nice, Anurag. Awesome to see so many familiar faces. Okay. Now Act 2, which is brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Eli Lilly and Company. I'm happy to turn things over to Lilly's Chief Consumer Experience Officer, Jen Alexu. Jen, you and your colleagues at Lilly showed a lot of both business and community leadership amidst COVID. Launching a testing facility, the hashtag #InThisTogether campaign to encourage proper hand washing and distancing, all in addition to the drug treatments you're developing as well. Thank you, Jen, for everything.
Thanks, Mike. We appreciate you recognizing these wonderful accomplishments. We are so excited to be in the fight of COVID-19 and to work together with everybody around the world in order to end this pandemic. What I'd also like to say is that on behalf of Eli Lilly and our entire tech organization, We are honored to be a sponsor of the Mira Awards tonight. Eli Lilly has had a 140-year tradition of uniting caring with discovery in order to create medicines that make life better around the world. Technology has played and continues to play even a more prominent role in delivering on this promise. And we want to say a big thank you to TechPoint, to the tech leaders of Indiana, to all of you startups, companies, and all of our government leaders that have partnered with us and even pushed us to drive new innovation for patients. We're in this together, and we can't wait to take technology to everything that it can be. Thank you for letting us be a sponsor for tonight's special event.
Thank you, Jen, and thank you to Eli Lilly and Company. The next award is the Tech Education Award. It recognizes educators or organizations whose work positively impacts student achievement and the development of our future workforce. Republic Airways is sponsoring the Tech Education Award, which is fitting as they created their own flight and aviation maintenance school called Lift Academy to combat a shortage of pilots and airplane mechanics. In just a few short years, Lift Academy has become one of the largest flight schools in the country, and they're helping to make these great careers more attainable, more affordable, and more diverse. Lauren Godian, Director of Corporate Communications for Republic Airways, is here to present the award.
Tech Education Award. Center for Information and Communication Sciences, Ball State University. Codalicious, 1150 Academy. Matthew Etchison, Ivy Tech Community College. Steve Foudy, McDermott Center, DePaul University. Dr. Mary Geisting, the Imagination Lab, Plainfield Community School Corporation. Girl Scouts of Central Indiana. Indiana University Idea Garden at IUPUI. Infosys Foundation USA. Mary Ann McKenzie, Code Cafe. Indianapolis Public Library. Next Tech. Purdue Polytechnic High School.
And the Tech Education Mira Award goes to Next Tech.
Next Tech not only teaches computer science to students, they teach the teachers themselves. One of the largest reasons a school in Indiana doesn't offer computer science is because they don't have a qualified teacher. Well, Next Tech fixed that. In 2019, Next Tech facilitated 81 workshops, resulting in over 10,000 hours of training for over 1,100 K-12 teachers from 399 schools across Indiana. In total, 40,384 students were enrolled in classes taught by teachers Next Tech trained. President Karen Jung will accept on behalf of Next Tech.
Thank you and good evening. Thank you to TechPoint and Mike for this recognition. It truly is an honor. I'm happy to have some team members here with me as well, social distancing, but we're happy to be celebrating. If we could say thank you to anyone, it would be the 2,000 plus teachers from around the state that we've trained that have literally brought computer science to tens of thousands of students, as well as over nearly 100 students in Marion County alone that have gone through a year-long immersive program. They're truly a reflection of what we do, and without their efforts and without their hard work, we would not be here tonight, would not certainly be recognized for this category, so thank you.
Congratulations, Karen and Next Tech, and thank you to the Tech Education Award sponsor, Republic Airways. Next up, the Rising Tech City Award, which honors a city, town, region, or community within the state of Indiana for developing compelling places for companies to grow, innovation to happen, and professionals to live. We celebrate the projects and the people who champion the location's advancement. To announce the winner, I want to welcome back Jenna Lexu, as Eli Lilly and Company is the sponsor of this award.
Rising Tech City Award. The nominees are Fort Bend Tech Campus and City of Lawrence, City of Bloomington, City of Evansville, City of Indianapolis, City of South Bend.
Okay, and the winner is Fort Bend Tech Campus in the City of Lawrence.
Fort Bend Tech campus has emerged as a unique and picturesque home to a collaborative network of nearly 30 tech companies. What was once a shuttered and dormant military base is now considered the model for a mixed-use redevelopment of military bases throughout the United States. Located in the city of Lawrence, the Fort Bend Tech campus has made great strides in 2019, attracting new companies, talent, and even regional partners to invest in the fort, with several projects breaking ground this summer. Here to accept the award is Aletha Dunstan with the Fort Harrison Reuse Authority.
Hi, I hope you can all hear me. I want to say thank you so much to TechPoint and to all of the judges. I'm incredibly honored to accept this award on behalf of the City of Lawrence, the mayor, our organization, the Fort Harrison Reuse Authority, our partners, and most importantly, the 28 or so tech companies that call the fort home. We couldn't have done it without you, obviously. We always hear what a hidden gem we have at the fort, so you can't understand how much this award means to us and to have the recognition of our collective efforts to create a walkable mixed-use community from the former military base, especially as we try to grow the campus. And obviously, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't promote the fort and encourage everyone to check out our Fort Bend Tech social media and invite anyone out that's interested for a tour of the fort, socially responsible tour, of course. So, thank you all.
Congratulations, Aletha, Fort Bend Tech campus, and the City of Lawrence. And thank you to the Rising Tech City Award sponsor, Eli Lilly and Company. Okay, now I'm going to hand the stage over to some in-studio guests, some partners on this mission to advance prosperity across the state. A separate organization, but with a shared name. From TechPoint Foundation for Youth, please welcome the Vice President of STEM Education, George Giltner, and the Foundation's Interim President and CEO, Steve Ehrlich.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you for sharing your stage during this exciting and unique virtual Mira Award celebration. I'm Steve Ehrlich, and George and I are here to help recognize the 2020 TechPoint Foundation for Youth Bridge Builder Award recipient. The Bridge Builder Award recognizes visionary leaders and organizations that are helping Indiana's underserved K-12 student populations to gain access to experiential learning opportunities that increase STEM knowledge and inspire STEM career exploration. And George is going to tell us more.
Thank you, Steve. This year, the STEM Connection, founded by Vera Vander Kooi, has been selected as the Bridge Builder Award recipient. The STEM Connection has served 17,500 students with the mission of encouraging diversity, inclusion, and equity in STEM. Through nominations from board members, colleagues, and those impacted by the program, it is very clear that the STEM Connection is building bridges to provide access to experiential learning opportunities that inspire the pursuit of STEM careers in Indiana. Congratulations to the STEM Connection on receiving this well-deserved recognition for the work that you have done to bring STEM careers to Hoosier students. Representing the STEM Connection is the founder, Vera Vander Kooi, to say a few words.
Thank you, Steve, and thank you, George. On behalf of the STEM Connection, staff, board, and supporters, I am honored to accept the Bridge Builder Award. All of us gathered here tonight, take a moment and consider the children you influence. As an influencer, you have the opportunity to be bold and make a difference. Give a child a STEM identity. Let them discover like a scientist, create like a technician, solve a problem like an engineer, calculate like a mathematician. Provide them STEM opportunities to be curious, think fast, achieve, take risks, and be bold. Research shows that if we do so, a child will be more likely to join a STEM club, enroll in a high school advanced math or science class, consider a STEM internship, and pursue a STEM degree. Be bold, be an influencer, so that in 20 years, the people that gathered at the Mira Awards are the children we influence together. Thank you again.
Vera, congratulations to you and everyone at the STEM Connection on a well-deserved honor. Now, before we tell you about this year's campaign, I want to share a little bit about our history for those of you who might not know. You know, it was 20 years ago this summer the TechPoint board set out to create a foundation to address what we saw as the growing gap between the technology haves and the technology have-nots. We knew then that the greater the chasm got for women and people of color and people living in poverty, the less likely that those on the other side of the divide would be able to catch up. And we knew that we could do something about it. Thus was born the TechPoint Foundation for Youth, a nonprofit separate from TechPoint and focused on kids in K through 12.
Many of you know TechPoint Foundation for Youth today by our programs and our events. To some of you, we're the robotics folks, or we're the Coder Dojo folks. Some of you even know us as the BeerBot folks, which is a fun event. You may know that we help put scientists, engineers, and technologists in classroom to spread the good news of STEM careers. You may have even hopefully volunteered at one of our events.
While we are all of that, we are so much more than our programs. Our mission is to bring the lives of the less fortunate in our state into the world that you all live in every day. We want kids of all races, all socioeconomic statuses, all areas of the state of Indiana, both male and female, to know that they are capable of being successful in a career in science, technology, engineering, or math.
You're probably saying, well, sure, those are all nice words, but what are your results? Well, of course, I'm going to tell you. Our programming is in over 51% of Indiana schools. We've reached over 36,000 students in Indiana. Of those students, almost 15,000 are female. And 12,700 of those students receive free and reduced lunch, which is a measurement of poverty. We have worked with over 1,000 different educators to supplement their classrooms, and we have given out over 1,100 grants to help establish meaningful STEM programming. So yes, we deliver on our mission.
TechPoint Foundation for Youth seeks to include kids from low-income families, girls, kids from non-white households in the TechPoint Club. We want to create a diverse workforce for your companies to recruit from. In these uncertain and tumultuous times, we need your support now more than ever.
Please consider a donation. Right now, text STEM to 555-433.
Again, just text STEM to 55433. Again, that's 55433 to donate. Thank you.
Tonight is a night for lightheartedness, fun, and celebration. But let's not sugarcoat the reality in which we're living. 2020 has been a doozy of a year. It's brought with it a global pandemic, a public health crisis, an unemployment and financial crisis, a new work from home paradigm, it's inflamed political tensions, and it's not even halftime yet. Most recently, we've witnessed on video and in stories of fellow citizens the deep-seated racial injustice and inequity that still lives in our society. And this, I want to address directly. It's no secret that the tech industry has a long way to go before employee and leadership ranks in particular reflect our broader communities. It's even evident tonight. Earlier this month, TechPoint released a statement about how we are responding to racial injustice. For years, we've been intentional about weaving diversity and inclusion objectives into everything we do. But we can do more, and we can be more transparent about those goals and where we stand today. Diversity and inclusion commitments aren't solutions for the current injustices we are witnessing, but they can help usher in the long-term shared prosperity that we seek. These are not panaceas, nor are they sufficient to the scope of the problem. But we will not be paralyzed by the pursuit of perfection or complicit by our silence. We outlined 5 things we're committing to. 1, seek out minority-led tech employers to add and elevate their voices on our board. 2, publish our existing diversity and inclusion goals and our progress towards achieving them. 3, facilitate introductions for Black entrepreneurs to venture capital firms. 4, build alliances with Black community and business organizations highlighting minority voices, contributions, and perspectives to the tech ecosystem. 5, promote more Black voices and professional speaker and panelist opportunities in our own programming and to the greater tech community. These are the things that TechPoint can do directly. but we can do much more as a community. We will embrace our role as the nucleus of the tech community to engage our member companies and universities to identify bigger collective goals and actions that we can take to accelerate equity. We welcome outreach from organizations who desire to join us in this journey.
Thank you, Mike. Many organizations have recently stepped up to make commitments to racial justice, whether it's a broad sweeping policy change or something simpler like a gesture demonstrating more understanding. This includes our Act 3 presenting sponsor, Genesis, which recently announced that Juneteenth, tomorrow, will be designated as a company-wide holiday. Now, joining us from the San Francisco Bay Area is Genesis CEO, Tony Bates. Welcome, Tony.
Thank you. It's a real honor and privilege to be here tonight. I only wish we could do it in person, but this virtual event is obviously the next best thing, and it's wonderful to be part of the program. I just want to take a moment to really reiterate what you just mentioned. Genesis is absolutely committed to help and improve in terms of diversity, inclusion, and really this notion of equity. And you can count on us and our commitment to help further that with the initiatives that TechPoint's putting in place and the broader Indiana and Indianapolis community. I just want to take a moment and thank you for being part of the program. Indianapolis in particular and the state is really, really pivotal in Genesis's not only history, but in its future. For those who don't know, we're a 5,500 strong global company, and our largest site by far is in fact in Indianapolis. We love it. We love the culture. We love the entrepreneurism. We love what you're doing as a state. We love the education system. And we're going to continue to look for new entrepreneurs and innovators to come into the company and to work with the community. It's a really exciting place for me. As a new leader, I've been at the company for a year to just see not only the amount of R&D that we're doing within Indianapolis, but also it's really our true multi-discipline design center with all aspects, true center of excellence, true talent across every major function that we have in the company. It's so important, in fact, that I want to introduce to you tonight as part of the program, a new executive who's joined the company. He's been in the company a long time, but moved to Indianapolis to really be that on-the-ground site leader, champion, to work not only with the city and communities like the TechPoint community, but also to work with the state to further make sure we're connected and working with the local systems and all of the great folks out there and continue to prosper and continue to drive job creation within the Indianapolis marketplace. So with that, let me introduce David Ledico, our new site leader for our Indianapolis site for Genesis. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Tony. Fantastic to be here with you all tonight. And I'm so excited to be part of this and to be here in Indianapolis. You know, it's been quite an eventful journey to get here over the last couple of months as we've settled in. But I can just would just like to mention the amazing team we have at Genesis, the 800 plus people who've welcomed me so warmly. Special thanks, of course, to Mike and Lauren from TechPoint and for their support and their guidance to me in the Indianapolis, helping me to understand the Indianapolis tech scene. Look, as Tony's mentioned, and as you'd be aware, Genesis has a long and proud history in the technology industry here in Indianapolis. Innovation has been something that's really driven our company and something that we continue to focus on. We're excited. We're part of a global company, and it's so exciting for our team members here in Indianapolis to be able to get those opportunities to lead the way forward with our largest site across Genesis, and the chance that our employees to work on a global scale with both customers and fellow employees globally. But thank you for having me. Thank you for allowing us to be part of this wonderful evening.
Thank you both, David and Tony, for being with us tonight and for your sponsorship. Now on to our next award. The Tech Product of the Year recognizes groundbreaking and disruptive new tech products that highlight the innovation coming from right here in Indiana. These commercially available technology-based products are at the heart of many of tonight's nominees. Here to present the Tech Product of the Year is one of our 48 independent judges, Sam Pathak. San is the Chief Operating Officer and former VP of Technology for Element 3, as well as co-founder of After School HQ. San certainly is special to us because he's also a Tech 25 winner from 2017.
Tech Product of the Year. 120 Water. Anvil. Simcore. Cummins. Delta Faucet Company, Demand Jump, FlexiPark, HC1, Carriosoft, KMC Controls, NCAA, Raytheon Intelligence and Space, Schneider Geospatial, Xylo.
And the 2020 Mira Award for Tech Product of the Year goes to HC1. Congratulations.
HC1's PGX Advisor is the healthcare industry's first and only solution that combines patient-specific data and clinical lab testing to recommend informed improvements to the patient's prescription plan and overall care. PGX Advisor brings the laboratory, prescriber, and pharmacist into alignment to ensure the patient receives the right prescription for the right condition and their genetic profile. If it's as complicated as it sounds, that's because basically it is. HC1 is delivering on the promise of personalized medicine. Accepting the award is Reed Richardson, Vice President of RX Business Operations.
All right, what an honor. It's quite an honor to be accepting this award on behalf HC1. I can see from my coworkers' reactions, we're extremely excited and grateful. Millions of Americans suffer each year from being prescribed drugs that conflict or don't work for them. HC1 PGX Advisor replaces this trial and error prescribing model by personalizing medications for each individual, all the way down to their unique genetic mutations. In today's global pandemic, providing frontline healthcare workers with solutions that allow them to quickly and accurately provide care is vitally important. So thank you so much, TechPoint. Thank you, judges. HC1, keep rocking it. We're awesome. We did it. HC1, let's go.
I love the pun. Thank you so much, Sam Pathak, for your service as a Mira judge, and congratulations to the team at HC1. Up next, we've got the Service Partner of the Year, which celebrates exceptional work by professional service firms or internal teams doing remarkable work in service of tech companies. Applicants range from firms in IT and cybersecurity, design and branding, marketing and PR, legal and accounting, consulting, data science, and others. Presenting the Service Partner Award is one of our other judges for this year, Jose Martinez. Jose has actually had a pretty big year himself. After serving as interim CIO, he was recently named the official Chief Information Officer at One America, and he's a TechPoint board member as well. Thank you for being with us, Jose.
Service Partner of the Year. The nominees are Advanced Design, Blast Media, Bright Systems and Light with Indiana Department of Child Services, Counterpart, Cummins, Innovate Map, KSM Consulting, Lev, Mobile Resell, NCAA IT Department, Pin and Tumblr Studio at Allegiant, Project Brilliant, Raytheon Intelligence and Space.
Congratulations to all the nominees. And the Service Partner of the Year award goes to KSM Consulting. Congratulations.
KSM Consulting is a tech, data, and management consulting firm developing cutting-edge solutions for some of the nation's most complex challenges. In 2019, the company expanded its team and offerings, including hiring and building a 22-person in-house app development team. KSM doubled in size over the past year, now employing 200 people who serve over 350 clients, both in public and private sectors. Here to accept the award is Chief Revenue Officer John Roach.
I also start by thanking TechPoint, Mira Awards, and of course, Mike. You're doing a great job tonight. First thing, I'd be remiss if I didn't first thank our client, the Naval Surface Warfare Center at Crane, down in southern Indiana. They gave us the opportunity to really address one of their toughest challenges, and we're lucky to be able to address our clients' toughest challenges all the time as consultants. So next, I'll thank our team of data scientists, software engineers, cloud architects, business analysts, and project managers. They've done a phenomenal job on this work. And, I think it's always a great opportunity to be able to address our clients' most important things. It's an added bonus when those challenges happen to collide with things that are really impactful for the country. So thank everyone on our team. Thank the Mira Awards. That's all I have.
Thanks again, Jose, for your service as a Mira Awards judge, and congratulations to our Service Partner of the Year winner, KSM Consulting. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you Lukao Matuka, Director of Global Sales Development Training and Engagement with Genesys. Lukao is going to present the Innovation of the Year Award. The Innovation of the Year Award honors scientific achievements, R&D efforts, and other trailblazing discoveries. The emphasis is on market-disrupting new technologies, which may include completed products that have the potential to change a market, an industry, an economy, or even our world.
Innovation of the Year. The nominees are Anvil's Automated Offline Hazard Identification, Conversite.ai, Demand Jump, Eli Lilly and Company, High Sonic Technologies, Illuminate Health Recovery Coach, Cariosoft, La La Lee Vocal Performance Analyzer, Oleo, Onboard Passageways, Preventia Group, Prime Movement Healthcare, WPR Services POW Brands.
And the Innovation of the Year Mira Award goes to Anvil.
Love the energy, Team Anvil. You all have helped companies predict and prevent injuries and deaths with Workforce First safety software. They are tackling a problem that has been left to chance and blamed on complexity and random variables for far too long. Anvil's solution is already proving its potential to have a significant impact on human life by saving workers from injuries and eliminating legacy forms, checklists, and paper. Accepting the award is CEO Robin Fleming.
Hi, thank you so very much. This is, wow, this is extremely exciting for the whole team. We want to thank TechPoint. We are just super honored to be among this amazing group of nominees. Thank you to the judges. A special thank you to those who helped us get where we are, which includes Cummins, who has been a fantastic partner and a fantastic customer for us, to High Alpha, to our board and our investors. We think about the frontline workforce every day and how to keep them safe and productive. And we love what we do and couldn't be prouder to be honored tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Genesys, and to Lukao Matuka for presenting the Innovation of the Year Award. Once again, congratulations to the team at Anvil and our Innovation of the Year Award winner. So before I turn things back over to Mike, I want to make sure everyone watching has found our fancy custom gifts and stickers on social media. All you have to do is search for Mira Awards or TechPoint under the gift sticker section on your favorite social platform. Mine is Instagram, by the way. And don't forget to use those hashtags, hashtag Mira Awards and hashtag Be Bold. So your posts are a part of tonight's trending feeds. Now I'll pass it back to Mike.
I realize that some of you with us tonight may not be familiar with TechPoint. TechPoint is a tech industry-led nonprofit, mission-focused on creating prosperity for our region and state by advancing our tech sector. If you boil it down, we do two main things. We're the nucleus of Indiana's tech community, bringing us together and celebrating achievements like we are tonight, and also giving our community a voice via techpointindex.com and media relations. And secondly, we're a growth catalyst, accelerating tech ecosystem development by delivering talent, venture capital, and other critical resources that companies need to grow. You can learn more about TechPoint and what we do at techpoint.org, and you can check out tech community stories, the tech directory, and the job board on techpointindex.com. I'll give you a tangible example of something we're doing right now that is relevant to the times in which we're living. Those of you familiar with TechPoint are likely familiar with our extern program, a summer internship that recruits remarkable college students, matches them with top tech employers, houses them in 3 apartment buildings at IUPUI, and provides an amazing summer experience exploring Indy, making friends, and developing professionally. Over the past 7 years, we've placed well over 700 students into more than 100 local employers, and hundreds of young professionals are now working and living here as a result. Well, this year, coronavirus forced a lot of changes to extern. We also witnessed the less covered aspect of the jobs loss and unemployment story, where over the course of a handful of weeks, tens of thousands of students saw their summer internships disappear. For many, this was their last opportunity to develop skills and make connections that could lead to a job after graduation. This was an area where our team at TechPoint knew that we could help. So we took a dose of our own medicine. We asked ourselves, how could we be bold in this moment? We challenged ourselves to, in addition to the 106 externs that we have this summer, to figure out a solution for 500 additional students who lost internships to enable them to develop and demonstrate skills, make professional connections, and earn some money. We essentially deconstructed the traditional internship experience and then reconstructed it for this virtual environment. We built the Summer Opportunities for Students Challenge, or SOS Challenge for short. I'm pleased to tell you that in just a few weeks' time, we were able to put it all together, secure over $250,000 for stipends and prizes, thanks to the wonderful Lilly Endowment. And this coming Monday, we'll be kicking off the SOS Challenge with more than 500 students. The students will work in teams of 5 to 7 on one of 9 real-world COVID-related challenges. At the end of the 5 weeks, presenting a product prototype and a go-to-market plan. Plus, much like we do with extern, SOS participants will meet virtually with Indiana tech leaders, get a virtual introduction to Indianapolis, and engage in professional development experiences that prepare them to land a job in the future. At the end, every student who completes the program will receive a $500 stipend, in addition to the chance at one of 10 $2,500 cash prizes. And 3 teams will get the opportunity to present to Governor Holcomb in our closing ceremony. And as usual, our tech community stepped up. More than 200 of you industry professionals from 56 companies volunteered to be coaches, supporting these student teams. And many of those 600 plus externs and SOS Challenge participants are with us tonight. So let's see some of their smiling faces. Hey, all you students in the Zoom rooms, give us a wave or your best dance party moves. So great to see all of you all. And we're looking forward to having you here in Indy. Okay, moving on now to Act 4. I'm excited to introduce another new presenting sponsor, Raytheon Intelligence and Space. Raytheon demonstrates how technology is embedded in companies across all industries, defense in this case. Here to tell us more is Raytheon Tech Director for Navigation and Modernization Solutions, Kate Maxwell. Kate, welcome, and thank you for your support. me direction. Thanks everybody for your patience. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Hey JJ, get me hot again. Okay. While we're getting the back, I just want to give everybody some context for what is happening to pull this off tonight. We are in a studio that is activated to be able to pull off this on-stage in studio experience, and there are 50 laptops upstairs, each connected to a different Zoom room so that we can zoom in and out to these respective speakers. And as you can imagine, it does open up some risk for technical difficulties like this, but the Marquis team is working hard, and we will get back live here shortly. Okay, sounds like we have Kate Maxwell back. Kate, are you with us? Hey, can we get a mulligan? Okay. You've already made a big impact. Both in our talent programs and in the representation of Raytheon in our tech community. So thanks for being part of this tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mike. We're so happy to be here. We at Raytheon Technologies are truly thrilled to be a part of this evening to help celebrate the outstanding achievements of all of our nominees and the amazing things that continue to happen in this indie tech ecosystem. I'd like to extend a huge thank you to Mike and Lauren and everybody on the TechPoint team for hosting this celebration of tech and for using the power of technology to bring us together tonight. And as I think we just saw, that is no small feat. Raytheon Intelligence and Space delivers the disruptive technologies that our customers need to succeed in any domain against any challenge, providing a decisive advantage to civil, military, and commercial customers around the world. We work hand in hand with our partners, many of whom are here in the audience tonight, to make the world a safer place. And our legacy of service at the Indy and Fort Wayne facilities extends back to the days of World War II. Raytheon is pleased to be a part of our state's vision for technology and manufacturing excellence for economic growth. We are proud to partner with each of you to grow a world-class tech ecosystem here in Indiana and across the Midwest, and to serve this community that we all
Thanks, Kate. I'm going to ask you to stay with me here and present the Exceptional Employer Award. The Exceptional Employer Award celebrates tech companies that are doing an exemplary job of hiring and developing talent, cultivating workspaces and workplace culture, and deliberately increasing diversity. These companies recognize their role in workforce development and place value on recruiting, training, and continuing education. Let's see this year's nominees.
Now presenting Exceptional Employer Award. Here are the nominees. Blast Media, Delta Faucet Company, Car Global, Kronos Incorporated, KSM Consulting, Lev, Life Omic, Passageways, Republic Airways and Lift Academy, SEP.
All right, I have the envelope right here, and the Exceptional Employer Mira Award goes to Kronos Incorporated.
Kronos is the leading global workforce management and HR software provider. The Indianapolis office, known as their Tech Center of Excellence, is the company's second largest location with 300 employees, whom they call Cronites. The judges were particularly impressed that up to 40% of Kronos' new hires are recent college grads, and that the company provides extensive technical onboarding and continued training as their careers advance. While many companies struggle with disengaged employees, Kronos is posting extraordinarily high employee engagement, with its highest ever 89% in 2019. Accepting the award for Kronos is Practice Director Doug Ding.
Wow, such an incredible honor. Thanks to the TechPoint team and all the judges. And congratulations to all of the nominees. What an amazing collection of companies that we've gathered this evening. The Indiana tech community is such an amazing collection of the best companies in the country. And we're all showing how supportive we are by coming together in these difficult and important times in our communities. I accept this award on behalf of the over 300 Cronites based in Indiana and nearly 12,000 Cronites and Ulti-Peeps across the globe. Our CEO always says in his speeches that great businesses are powered by great people. And at Kronos and Ultimate Software, we represent every day in our workforce and community those values. Our associates work inspired and are people inspired every single day. Thank you very much for this award.
I want to be where you guys are. Congratulations to you, Doug, and also to the fellow Cronites. Well done. The next award tonight is Large Enterprise of the Year, which focuses on the bigger tech employers in our community. Judges looked for market leadership, business excellence, and community leadership in 2019. The Large Enterprise of the Year award is sponsored by Tango, the leading technology solution provider of enterprise expense management for telecommunications, mobile, cloud, Internet of Things, and 5G. And here to present the award is Vice President of Product, Ian Runyon.
Now presenting Large Enterprise of the Year. Allegiant, Delta Faucet Company, Geico, Kronos Incorporated, Republic Airways, Sally Mae, Schneider Geospatial, Stanley Security.
Republic Airways.
Besides the fact that they're ranked #1 in the industry with a 99% on-time flight record, was Republic Airways' focus on efficiency through innovation and reinvestment at all levels, not the least of which was doubling the size of their in-house software engineering and tech teams. A few of the bold ideas and programs they put into place or expanded in 2019 include their Lift Academy Flight School, that's now one of the largest in the country, their robotics program, their Crew Life app, and other SaaS platforms that are solving problems that have plagued the airline industry for decades. Here to accept the award is Vice President of Information Technology, Nirav Shah.
Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. This was great. Great surprise. Thanks, Mike. Thanks to the TechPoint team. This is a remarkable honor, and I couldn't be more grateful to accept this award on behalf of our 6,000 Republic associates who work with pride and passion to move people safely and move our company forward. We are fortunate to work with talented peers in the tech community who have helped us and inspired us to launch bold, innovative projects that set us apart in the airline industry. You know, tonight, Team Mike is Be Bold, and we actually felt as bold just submitting our nomination for this category, knowing how strong the nomination pool would be, right? We joke a lot about, you know, we are one of the India's largest company that no one knows about. I'm sure that changed after tonight. This award is definitely a testament to our people, the grit and the agility and the wild ideas they bring to the table. So thank you all. Thank you to the awesome team. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you to the leadership at Republic Airways and Lift Academy. Mike, you mentioned earlier something in your talk where, you know, the year is not even halfway. The way I like to look at it is we are at a halfway point. This is a great halftime show by TechPoint. We still have a second half to go. Just like every game, it doesn't matter how we start. It matters how we end it. Let's all come together, Let's all finish strong and let's make it an awesome 2020. Thank you.
Great pep talk, Coach. Love that halftime speech. Thanks, Nirav, Republic Airways team. Great job, and thank you, Tango, for sponsoring. Our next award is a special one that is every year chosen by the TechPoint Board and Executive Committee, the Trailblazer Award. This award recognizes visionaries whose contributions have had significant and lasting impact on the state and its technology ecosystem. They are inspiring and innovative risk takers whose achievements and bold leadership are catalysts for growth and success. Winners have included Don Brown, Scott Dorsey, Angie Hicks, Scott McCorkle, John Wexler, and many others, including last year's winner, Governor Eric Holcomb. Earlier today, we announced this year's Trailblazer Award winner, Christian Anderson. Before we ask him to join us and say a few words, as is custom for this award, Christian, we have a special video for you.
You think about Studio Science, the Speakeasy, Gravity Ventures, and now High Alpha. That's 4 different flavors of the same theme, which is leaning in on Indianapolis and leaning in on innovation and entrepreneurship. And I think that's what makes Christian such a wonderful candidate, for the Trailblazer, that his contributions have extended over a really meaningful time, and they're going to extend a long time into the future.
Anybody who thinks about Christian thinks of someone who's incredibly creative. His creativity stems from a deep sense of vulnerability. I've never met someone who is just so comfortable in their own skin, authentic to who they are, and really vulnerable in the sense of willing to take risks with expressing how they feel.
One of the things that Christian has done is taught us all to be bold, to be proud, to dream, to extend beyond what we think is possible, and then to back it up. And I think we need that in our city and in our state.
You don't want to leave a room with Christian not feeling like you've explored something, because it's fun to explore with him. When my wife and I got married, Christian was our officiant. So if that tells you anything about the impact he's had in my life, it's been very big. And he's had a tremendous impact, not on just me, but on the broader Indianapolis tech scene.
Shortly after we start High Alpha, Christian comes in from the weekend and he was sporting a blue mohawk. I was shocked, to say the least. He and his son Indy had decided to go blue mohawk, and that was something I didn't expect. He pulled it off quite well.
He's got this knack for identifying young, creative, hardworking people and kind of pulling them into his orbit and helping them discover what it is they're great at. And I have to tell you, I've worked with a lot of good leaders and good managers. That's a special gift that he has.
His attention to detail, perfectionism, never willing to settle for something that wasn't world-class or the best that could be accomplished. And I saw that in every project I did with him at Studio Science. I saw that when he played a role in founding the Speakeasy.
Christian is such a great thinker and a great strategist. And in the early days of the Harrison Center, I didn't know how to do a strategic plan. I didn't know how to plan for the future for our organization. And I love the way he mentored me and helped me think through not just the goals, but the actual tactical initiatives that we would take each year to work towards that goal.
When I think of the concept of the Trailblazer, it's someone who's gone where nobody's gone before, paving new ground so that others can follow. And I think that symbolizes Christian just perfectly. Everything he's done has been kind of an honor to helping others and elevating our tech community.
Trailblazer is precisely what he is. Wherever Christian goes, I just like to be in some way there. I consider him a tremendous mentor.
Can't think of anybody that deserves this more. The impact that you've had, not only in our business and the tech community, but broadly across Indianapolis and Central Indiana.
Delighted to be your friend and your partner at High Alpha. Thank you for everything you do, and I know you'll continue to do going forward.
You deserve it. It's amazing, and I'm so thankful for you.
I appreciate and enjoy your friendship more than you will ever know. I've learned so much from you each and every day, and I hope that continues for a very, very long time.
Grateful for the impact you've had in Indianapolis and grateful for the impact you've had on my life as well.
Very happy for you, very proud of you, and grateful to call you friend.
Christian, congratulations. The floor is yours.
Thanks so much. I want you to know I'm taking full advantage of the relaxed dress code this evening, but I do have a tux on from the waist down, so I'm kind of rocking a half and half look tonight. You know, I'll tell you, there's a lot of things in life that you kind of think you deserve, and oftentimes when those things roll around, you end up saying, well, it's about time. And I have to confess that this was not my response when Mike called me to share this good news, that I was being honored with this recognition. As my friends know, I was truly stunned. I was speechless, and I really still am, so thank you. You know, I owe Indy so much. It's been so good to me. I have such an affection for the city. It's not a city without its challenges, but it is the most quietly ambitious, you know, meritocracy-driven community I know of. And, you know, I showed up 25 years ago and I knew nobody. Those of you who know me, that I like to say that ambition is contagious. And I owe so much to the people who encouraged me and pushed me creatively, those who let me fail, those who picked me up when I did fall, and helped me back up. There's not enough time for me to thank everybody, but I have to thank my partners, Mike, Eric, and Scott. I have to thank Nathan and Max and Dustin and Mike and the other co-founders I've been lucky enough to start businesses with. Got to thank my colleagues at Studio Science and everyone I work with at High Alpha. Thank you, TechPoint. Thank you to the entire indie tech community. Most importantly, thank you to my amazing bride, Brandy, and our passel of kids who have been alongside me every step of the way. I'm so grateful for you and love you so much. So thank you, TechPoint, and enjoy the rest of the night.
Congratulations, Christian. And thank you for everything you've done and continue doing for this community. Places need champions, they need trailblazers, so thank you for being that. Before we move on, I want to remind you all to consider donating to TechPoint Foundation for Youth. The work they are doing is important. Just text STEM to 55433 for details. And I want to also put another shout out to the team at Raytheon. Kate and team, your champions, thanks for hanging with us as we had the technical difficulties. Now let's check in with Benji Harris of Song Division. So Benji, you're hanging out on Zoom with a great group of techies from Indy tonight. How's it going?
It's going really great, Mike. Thanks for asking. I've got about half the song written, but you know, I'm stuck. I think I need some help from all the viewers at home. So everybody open up your chat box. It's right here in the bottom part of your Zoom. Here's what I've got so far. I've got this line. It goes, next tech got famous, Fort Ben's amazing, everybody raise a glass. But that's where I'm stuck. I need a rhyming word with amazing. You know, it could be hazy, it could be Patrick Swayze, whatever you got. Throw it in the chat box, and I'm gonna look for a perfect rhyming word to help me finish this song. Looking forward to playing it for you guys here in just a little bit. Back to you, Mike.
All right. Well, hopefully the viewers will help you with the creative juices here. Everyone, put your suggestion in the comments, and that concludes Act 4. Now on to our fifth and final act of the evening. It's my pleasure to introduce our presenting sponsor for this act, Salesforce. Here representing Salesforce is Sham Nair, Executive Vice President of Technology for Salesforce and a TechPoint board member. Sham, congratulations on Salesforce's continued growth and market dominance, the company's significant stature in the market, on the city's skyline, and in the community. It does make a big difference. And thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank you, Mike. More than ever, Salesforce is committed to Indiana and helping grow the tech community here. We're actually very proud to partner with you, Mike, and TechPoint and the technical leadership of Central Indianapolis to grow our technology ecosystem. Salesforce believes businesses can be a powerful platform for change. As a company, we are led by our core value of equality. And today we stand as allies to our Black community against racism, violence, and hate. While this year has actually presented all of us with new challenges, it has also created new opportunities for technology to help, to continue to make a difference in our everyday lives. The power of technology and innovation has never been more sought after than it is during these unprecedented times. We at Salesforce really want to thank each and every one of you in the community for all your leadership and leaning in to help us stand together to overcome the challenges of today and continue to overcome the challenges of tomorrow. Thank you. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Shyam. Hang with us to present the next award, which is Startup of the Year. The Startup of the Year award recognizes new companies within market tech products or services that demonstrated greatest growth in 2019 and greatest future potential. Here are the nominees.
Startup of the Year. The nominees are Anvil, Authentics, Cabin Tree, Casted, Civic Champs, Docket, NCamp, InternX, Olio, Plan Forward, The New Paper, Woven.
Wow, that's a lot of innovation. I'm happy to see our startup ecosystem thrive here. And the Startup of the Year award goes to Woven.
Let's go. Woven is a technical screening solution that helps high-growth software teams hire faster and more effectively while reducing bias. By using realistic work simulations instead of resumes to sort candidates, Woven uncovers hidden gems in your hiring pool so you can find talented engineers that other companies overlook. The company tripled its revenue in 2019 and expects to triple it again by the end of 2020. Accepting on behalf of Woven is CEO Wes Winham.
Wow. We're shocked. We're really proud. This is an amazing group of startups. So we're honored just to be nominated, but I'm not sure if I can accept this award because unlike Christian, I'm not wearing pants. I just didn't know the rules. Seriously, we're so honored. Indianapolis we wouldn't exist without Indianapolis, without companies taking a chance on us. SEP is one of the nominees that took an early chance on us. Springbuck took an early chance on us. People have been generous with their time, with their support, with their retreats, whatever they can make, and that community it's a really special community here. And we wouldn't be to this point without everyone's help. So we're so grateful, and we're looking forward to continuing with this community and the ecosystem. So thank you all.
Congratulations, Wes and the Woven team. We are now to the final award of the night, the Scale Up of the Year Award, which celebrates emerging companies that have built up traction beyond the startup stage and have the potential to be Indiana's next big success stories. This year, Scale Up of the Year is sponsored by Comcast Business. You heard Jeff Marston earlier, and we're going to welcome him back. Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Mike.
Jeff, as a heads up, this award has a twist this year because we actually have two winners, and you should have two envelopes in front of you. The judges felt strongly that among the nominees, there were two companies of distinct types, and both should be recognized for their 2019 achievements. One company is a tech services company, and the other is a tech product company, so the judges split the category. So with that context, let's see the nominees.
Scale Up of the Year. Here are the nominees. Active Campaign, Boardable, Greenlight Guru, Carano, KSM Consulting, Lev, One Cause, Ovation.io, Passageways, Socio, Vibenomics, Xylo.
And the Scale Up of the Year Mira Award for Tech Services goes to KSM Consulting.
KSM Consulting expanded significantly in 2019 following their acquisition in April by Renovis Capital Partners. The company grew its staff over 123% from 80 employees to 178 over just 3 years, including 85% staff growth in 2019 alone, far surpassing their already aggressive growth plans. And accepting the award tonight is CEO Mark Caswell.
All right, hey everybody. Man, I could not be more proud of the team. Way to go, everybody. Hey, the fact is, scale does not happen without amazing, amazing people. And, you know, to all the KSMCers out there, thank you. The way you just want to help and you just want to do great work. That's what our scale is all about. So great job. Of course, our clients, you know, we have a few hundred just amazing clients that trust us to help. That trust us to help them solve problems that they have and to thrive. And I couldn't thank you enough. And then, of course, our amazing community, of which TechPoint and all the folks on this call are part of. Honestly, we couldn't do it without that support as well. It is this kind of whole community thing that we're feeling right now. So I don't know, couldn't be more proud. Way to go. Thank you. Can't wait to keep this thing going with everybody. Great job.
Kudos, Mark and KSM Consulting team. Jeff, I'm going to throw it back to you. Who's taking home the other Scale Up of the Year award?
The Scale Up of the Year Mira Award for Tech Product goes to Xylo.
In just 3 years' time, Xylo transformed itself from a concept developed by 4 co-founders sharing a conference table as a desk to the leader in a brand new software category of SaaS management. The company has grown its staff by double digits, raised more than $35 million in venture capital from some of the biggest names in the business, and doubled or nearly doubled its revenue each year that it's been in business, which it expects to do again in 2020. Here to accept the award is co-founder and CEO Eric Christopher.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much. Wow, such an honor. On behalf of our entire team, I just want to thank all of you. Thank you to TechPoint for this wonderful award. So many strong companies and solutions. I want to give a special thanks not only to our team, but to my 3 co-founders, Ben Pippinger, Corey Wheeler, and Ryan Carroll, and our founding partners, High Alpha, for taking a chance with me and taking a leap to go do this. The last 4 years, 3 funding rounds, customer wins, product innovation, but also the lows that we don't need to mention tonight. Let's just celebrate. It's just been the most challenging and rewarding of my career for sure, and I think for many of us. So thank you to everyone. This award's for all of you. Thanks again, TechPoint, for all that you do. The creativity tonight just shows you it's a great example of the innovation that happens right here in Indiana. Let's stay committed to being resilient through these times this year that we're in today. Stand up and be an active ally to fight racism and justice for those that are underrepresented. And everyone should have a chance like tonight, like we're having tonight. So have a great night, everyone. This was a lot of fun. Thank you.
We're happy for you guys. And thank you to Jeff Marson at Comcast Business for sponsoring the Scale Up of the Year Award. And another special thank you to Salesforce and to all of our presenting sponsors tonight. We couldn't have done this without you. And I'm just told by the team we are, 9? We're 9 followers short of the Instagram goal. So if you've not yet done it, help us get over the line. Okay, it's just about time to bring back Benji Harris with Song Division to perform for us the original song he wrote about our community tonight. If you haven't already made a donation to TechPoint Foundation for Youth, this is your last chance. Please do so. Text STEM to 55433. Again, 55433. I also want to take a moment to recognize our production partners, Marquis Rental and Staging, which have done an amazing job making this extraordinarily complex task happen tonight. Pathos Video for the great video products, Sapphire Strategies for the design work, Inside Indiana Business, and Print Resources for those boxes that many of you guys got. You make this production possible, and we're grateful. And finally, to the team I get to work with at TechPoint, thank you for all you do. Making the Mira Award happen is a massive undertaking, especially this year with this huge virtual curveball. Anne and Anna, our events team, I'm so proud of what you accomplished pulling all this together in such a short amount of time. Joshua Hall, you're the back of this judging process and program. And to our comms and marketing team, Ashley, Cheryl, and Jera, with all the extra things you created and did with social media to make this virtual event special, it was amazing. And now, here to perform that original song about tonight's awards, Benji Harris from Song Division.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations to all the winners, Mira Awards. Here's your original song. I hope you like it. Amy Brown got a She won the Mira for Authentics. Then Elevate Ventures came into the picture. They rock harder than Jimi Hendrix. Indiana Department of Corrections impacted our community. Next Tech got famous. Fort Bend's amazing. Everybody raise a glass. Let's go crazy. And it's all happening right here on the Mira Awards. Nobody's gotta wait in line at the bar, and nobody's getting bored, 'cause we all got our party packs. Thanks, Mike Langelier. What a time to be alive. Mira went virtual this year. Yeah, we did. Then HC1 brought it home with an amazing new invention. And KSM enjoyed their wins, so did STEM Connection. Innovation of the year went to Anvil, baby. Chronos took one home. Christian Trailblaze and Republic Airways are all winners tonight. It's a heck of a show. And it's all happening right here on the Mira Awards. Nobody's gotta wait in line at the bar, and nobody's getting bored, 'cause we all got our party packs. Thanks, Mike Langelier. What a time to be alive. Mira went virtual this year. Yeah. And we can't forget about Woven, named Startup of the Year. Last but not least, Xylo's a beast, scaling up so big I almost shed a tear. And it's all happening right here on the Mira Awards. Nobody's gotta wait in line at the bar, and nobody's getting bored, 'cause we all got our party packs. So thanks, Mike Langelier. What a time to be alive. Mira went virtual this year. What a time to be alive. Mira went virtual this year. Congratulations to all the winners of the Mira Awards. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Thank you very much.
Wow. Benji, you are quite the talent. What a night, everybody. I was actually just teasing with Mike. I think we set one more record. We are ending earlier
No
than
way.
we had designated before. The earliest Mira Awards end ever. Congratulations, team. Okay, so winners. Tomorrow, we're actually going to hand deliver one of these beautiful Mira Award trophies to you so that you'll have it for your interview with Gary Dick. But we need your address to deliver. So be on the lookout for an email coming from our very own Anna Rao on the TechPoint team tonight.
Now, 2020 has given us all more than our fair share of challenges. When we chose Be Bold as our theme for this year, hosting the Mira Awards Gala like this certainly wasn't what we had in mind. But you know what? It seems fitting now. Together we can take on the challenges and opportunities ahead. Be bold. We'll be here to support you, and we'll see you at next year's Mira Awards. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Yo!